More than 10 years ago, a Hershey woman began sewing her own grocery bags, and then she started making them as gifts. From there, well, production really ramped up. Teresa Peschel of Hershey is with us for an author spotlight. She is here to show off how you can make your own bags. Teresa wrote Sew Cloth Grocery Bags, and this book, it's very different than the ones I get to talk about with people because I love that it has that hands-on portion of it. Tell me though, why did you focus solely on grocery bags?
When you want to have let me restart. Tote bags are all kinds of styles. They come in all kinds of sizes, they come in all kinds of material, they come in they have linings, they have closures, but when you have a cloth grocery bag, you're looking at a very specific type of bag. You want something that is sized all the same. You want them to be made out of a sturdy fabric. You want them to not have anything that will catch on your food or anything else that you put in the bag. And you want to be able to make a lot of them in a hurry, because when you go to the grocery store, you have to be able to come back with, you come back with 10 bags, 12 bags, it depends on the household. And you want to be able to make enough bags so that if you routinely come home from the store with 12 bags, that's how many you make. And the tote bag patterns don't tell you how to do any of this.
Wonderful. So you really got started, and this was 10 years ago. So can you take me back there and then tell me, why did you start sewing your own bags?
I was looking to replace the plastic bags that I was using, and at the same time I was looking to use up my stash of fabric, and my mother was using reusable bags and she was not happy with them, and I started sewing them, and then I made them for myself. I made them as gifts. I started giving them as teacher gifts, and everyone seemed to really like it, and then it segued very gradually into writing blog posts about how to sew bags. And here we are.
Yeah, put it into a book. I love that. In the book, you walk the readers through step by step, but there's actually two specific styles. Can you explain us what they are?
Yes. This is a boxed bag, and that means it's made out of a single piece of material.
Okay.
But I also make, and I wonder if I have one here, and no, I don't seem to have one here on the couch, but I also make a tailored bag. A tailored bag is more intuitive to sew because it is a cube, and it has a front panel, and it has a back panel, and it has a gusset.
Wonderful.
The boxed bags are more efficient, but they're a little bit harder to make, a little harder to understand, because you have to do origami with an iron, and so that's the one that I'll demonstrate a little bit later on.
Wonderful. I'm looking forward to that. Those are the ones that I think work really well for groceries because, as you mentioned, it's so structured.
Yes.
The patterns, though, they're right there in the book.
That's correct. I provide, and when I say pattern, they aren't actually patterns because all you need is a yardstick and a piece of chalk.
Okay.
So what I actually have at the back of the book are the layouts that you will need for laying out a number of given bags. The tailored bags have much more complex layouts because they're made of more pieces, but the boxed bags, a single 19 by 36 inch rectangle.
Wonderful. And is it your intention through the book to help people start a business?
Yes. When you purchase my book, you also receive a royalty-free license, so you are able to make as many bags as you want and sell them. The pattern industry is set up so that they tell you on the pattern, not for commercial use, for home use only.
Okay.
And you are not supposed to use your Simplicity scrub pattern and make scrubs and sell them at the church bazaar. But I feel very strongly that we should use more reusable bags, that people should have an opportunity to make a little bit of money as a home-based business, and so I wanted a royalty-free license, and so as many bags as you like and make them out of as many kinds of material as you like, and you can see
yes,
I have one made of terry cloth there at the end.
There it is. Well, Teresa, she's going to stick around. She's going to give us an example later on in the show.